Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, good morning everyone. Morning. Today, we gonna explain about simple sentence, compound sentence, and complex sentence. So, the first material will be delivered by Ansori. Time is here.
Okay. I will explain about simple sentence. What is simple sentence? Simple sentence is a group of words that has a subject, a verb, and an example. Mom cooked dinner. Mom cooked dinner. Subject, mom, and cook is verb. They are not conjunctions at the beginning or end of this group of words. So, it is a complete verb. Sometimes a simple sentence can have a compound subject. That means two different people or things are doing the action. Example, second example, Mom and Dad cook dinner. Subject, Mom, Dad, and verb, cook. They are two people doing two action. This next is compound subject. Mom and Dad are linked together by the coordinating conjunction, and this conjunction is connecting the subject, so it's a complete thought. Sometimes a simple sentence can have a compound predicate. That means the subject or subject are doing two different actions. Example, they cook dinner and clean the kitchen. Okay, this there is subject and cook and clean, that is verb. The two verb phrases are linked together by the coordinating conjunction and. This conjunction is connecting the verb phrases to this is a complete thought. Let's do one for simple sentence. Okay. This time the sentence is going to have a compound subject and compound predicate. Example: Mom and Dad cook dinner and clean the kitchen. Subject is Mom and Dad. The verb cook, clean. Verb and verb phrases cook dinner or and clean the kitchen. Do we have a subject? Yes. Do we have a verb? Yes. Do we have a complete thought? Yes. Conjunction are things part the sentence together. And last word is thank you from me. But the last, a simple sentence is a group of words that has subject, a verb, and instead complete thought. Thank you. And the next point is.
Okay, that is the simple sentence, the material of simple sentence delivered by Ansori. So, we move to another material. We will talking about compound sentence. What is compound sentence? A compound sentence is the group of words that has at least two independent clauses connected by a coordinating conjunction. An independent clause has a subject, a verb, and a states a complement. Coordinating conjunction connect words or groups or words together. Include the word for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. So let's look at the examples of compound sentence. independent clause is I will go to school today. We have subject, which is I, and the verb, which is go. We also have another independent clause. I will stay home tomorrow. We have a subject I and a verb stay. And with all of these independent clause, we don't see any conjunction. Is it right? Yes. Attached to them, so that we know that they can stand alone as complete sentence. Now we look at the entire sentence together. Sentence. Thank you. Sentence together. We also see that these independent clauses are connected by coordinating conjunction but. So now we know we have a compound sentence. Because we have two independent clauses, they are connected by coordinating conjunction. So we can know that the review of this compound sentence is a compound sentence is a group of words that has at least two independent clauses connected by coordinating conjunction. Okay. Let's move to another material. This is the last material of this presentation. That is complex sentence. A complex sentence is a group of words that has at least one independent clause and at least one subordinate clause. An independent clause has a subject, a verb, and stays a completion. A subordinate or dependent clause has a subject, a verb, and a subordinate conjunction. Subordinate conjunction or words are explained relationship between clauses. So it could include words like before or after. That explain when things happen. Can also include words like unless or if. That explain conditions. If one thing happens and another thing has happened, or maybe one thing can't happen unless something else happens, or can include words like because and explain why. Now we look at some example of complex sentence that have all of these different parts. Mom cooked dinner because we were hungry. Here we have one independent clause. Mom cooked dinner. So this consistent line is a complete sentence. We also have a subordinate or dependent clause because we were hungry. So this group of words has subordinate conjunction because, which is at the beginning of it. Because at the subordinate conjunction is there, it doesn't make a sense to say this as a sentence on its own, but when we attend to a mom cooked dinner now, we're explaining why mom cooked dinner. So this part of the sentence giving us more information is explaining why mom cooked dinner for us. So because we have an independent clause and subordinate clause, and we have that subordinate conjunction because now we have a complex sentence. So now look at another example. If you stay up too late, you might be tired tomorrow. Let's see if we can find an independent clause that can stay along as a sentence. If you stay up too late. Now, if you say that this doesn't sound like as a complex sentence, we have the word if, which is a subordinate conjunction. So part of gives us important information. This is not independent clause. This is a dependent or subordinate clause. So let's look at the little further to see that you can find an independent clause if you close. You might be tired tomorrow. Now this can stay alone as a complex sentence. This is our independent clause. So remember, a complex sentence has to have an independent clause and a subordinate clause that has a subordinate conjunction. So So let's see if we have all top things in this sentence. First, let's see if we have an independent clause, and we do. You might be tired tomorrow. Now, let's see if we have a subordinate clause. Did we have a subordinate clause? Someone can tell me, did we have a subordinate clause? Yes, we do. Okay, yes, we do. See,
From the example.
and see if we have a subordinate or a dependent clause. If you see it? Yes. Yes. Okay. If you stay up too late, yes, you do. Okay. And there's subordinate conjugation. That is in the subordinate clause is the word if. So if explains the relationship between two clauses because it's explaining that if one thing happens, that another thing will happen. So it explains these two events go there together. So this is a complex sentence because we have all of the necessary parts. Let's review that one more time. A complex sentence is a group of words that has at least one independent clause and at least one subordinate clause. So thank you for your attention. Did you have any question?
Everybody?
Everybody has any?
I am from the group two. I want to ask from the example. I will go to school today, but I will stay home tomorrow. Now, the ask is how the time is it's about today and tomorrow. Dan kena sini ya guys.
Another example? Another question?
Another question?
Sorry.
Okay, one.
Tuh dan yang ini deh.
Now, standing first.
Standing ya.
Yes.
Okay, my name is Tina Satuna Sanas. I'm from group 4. So, can you explain anything except this PPT1 yang tadi Ansel jelasin?
Okay.
Ya. Aku dong. Buka.
Okay, the teacher.
Okay, I'm Alma from the third group.
Yes.
There are different tenses about this. Every subordinate conjunction and clauses. I mean, like if we use before for the sentence, there is a difference grammatical. Like if we use before, the grammar we use past tense or simple or continuous. Then give me an example. Alright.
Can you write your
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Romina 4 ya?
Ini tiang nanya malah keluar.
Tina, let's start.
Tomorrow. So we know that the subject is I and the verb is go and stay.
Wednesday.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay. So I will answer the question from Ima Mukafila. From the group 2. The example is I will go to school today, but I will stay tomorrow. How the times I? Okay, the times I know about this example. I will go to school today, but I will tomorrow. So the time in this example is today and tomorrow. Something will happen today and something will happen tomorrow. Like today, today I will go to school, and tomorrow I will stay at home. Okay, understand?
Yes.
Yes, understand. Okay, so the third question is from Arwa. Okay. Is there a difference grammar between complex and compound when we want to use the sentence? So the answer is a compound sentence at least has two independent clauses and connected by coordinating conjunction. But the complex sentence at least have one independent clause and one subordinate clause. So it's totally different because the compound sentence has two independent clauses and the complex sentence has just one independent clause. And also the compound sentence can connect by coordinating conjunction. Like for, and, or, but, or, yet, and so. But complex sentence just has one independent clause and also one subordinate conjunction. Include the word before, after, unless, or if, or because. So that's all. That's my explanation. Can you understand?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.